Life by the Drop, riff 1. We're just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 notes up the scale. Again, that is just. Please stop and get good at that. Now, without playing the first riff, let's work on the second riff. It's way more fun to start at the beginning, but right now we're just memorizing. Again, it's generally troubleshooting what trips people out about this. It's wanting to do the hammer-on faster, but or something like that. You know, the timing's ba-da-da-dum-dum-dum. So please stop and just get good at going. Now let's put those two together. Note that riff 1 ends with your first finger, and riff 2 starts with your first finger, which is one of the tricky parts about it. As opposed to our subconscious assumes we'll go to that note, but it's literally. So please stop and just get really good at that, where you're going one attempt, pause, one attempt, pause. And the whole key at this stage in the process is to stay consciously engaged with what you're doing, not guess. If you find yourself guessing, go back to the riff that you're having to guess on, isolate it, and work on it, and we're not looking at the page finishing as we go. So let's think of that as big subsection 1. And this is going to come up again note for note. But first we have this series of notes. Cool, so that sounds like this, that, this, that. Begins with a hammer-on, and a hammer-on can be from an open string or from a fretted note to another fretted note. In this case, we're hammering on from the 5th to 7th fret. We want it to sound like one note. They'll always kind of sound like a slurred note, but there we go. 4. So just like I'm doing now, attempt, stop, stay consciously engaged. Now, worst possible thing to do, go back to the beginning. Let's work on finishing that out. All I just did was play the second riff, and then again, that's cool. So stop and just do several attempts at that until it becomes easy. And then now let's put those two together, allowing for a pause in between since it's the first step. So please go back and review part 1. And now let's just go for I play part 1, pause, I play part 2. So try that, just mentally reset when you get past the second line. And now try and do it at actual tempo. Or rather, excuse me, actual rhythm. Again, that was. The new bit we added is, and that's designed to keep your picky available to you, just like the previous riff. So just a note, whole, off, octave, as in, and that we didn't have that on our page last time. So there it is. Again. Slower.